Naomi Canning, you're looking at your new manager.
Oh, it's not just popular.
It's addictive.
You will be writing more.
Attention, everybody! The writer of the Book of Secrets is none other than our very own Ramsay Street's Dr. Carl Kennedy.
Hi.
How would you feel about us having a baby together?
She said what? She wants to have a baby with me. You and Lucy. I thought she was joking at first, but no, she's really serious. Dude, that is huge. I know. I mean, I can see where she's coming from. She's of that age, but I'm so young.
Well, George and I would have had a baby by now, and we're not much older than you.
Yeah, but I mean, you never planned that. And that's the thing. You know, ever since I accepted that I was gay, I knew that if I wanted kids, it wasn't going to be straightforward.
But do you want kids?
Yeah, I do eventually. But I never thought much about how that would happen. And I figured that if I met the right guy who wanted them too, then we'd work it out.
Right, so there's no rush, is there?
No. But what if I never meet a guy who feels the same? And even if I did, there'd need to be a woman involved at some stage.
Well, obviously.
I can't imagine anyone more ready and willing to be a mum than Lucy. Plus, she's super smart. She's caring, successful, healthy. She's kind of the perfect option.
Yeah, hang on, aren't you only just getting to know her?
Yes. Yeah, but we click. What if this is my best chance to be a dad? I don't want to miss out on that either.
Well, if you ever need advice, mate, I reckon you should go to someone a lot older and a lot wiser than me.
Chris Pappas. Freckles. Oh, come on, he's the same age as Andrew, for goodness sakes.
He's more mature than Andrew. He's kind, he's sensitive, he's intelligent, he's healthy.
Yeah, all right, so he might have good DNA. And I suppose the fact that he's gay and unattached also helps. Yeah, but surely there's a possibility you could meet someone else. And look, with what they're doing today, women are having babies a lot later.
Oh, come on, Paul. Get real, okay? I'm 41, right? I have no control over finding a partner, but I do have control over having a baby.
And it's that important to you, is it?
Yes. Seriously, I don't care if I never have another partner, but I do care deeply if I don't have a child.
Yeah, you know, this all sounds great in theory, but I'm telling you now, being a single parent is not easy.
How would you know, huh? You just spread your seed and let your exes do all the work. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah. Look, I just want you to think about this. Because although it may look great on paper, it's really not as simple as you think, Lucy.
I have a work proposition for you.
Oh, what kind of work?
Well, nothing glamorous, but I have 2 lots of stock coming in this afternoon, and I need it to be taken up and stored in Kathy's hotel room.
Oh, woohoo! Great work.
Well, I ran into your mum. She said you were looking for a job.
Yeah, anything to turn off my brain for a few hours is more than welcome.
Right, I heard what your family's going through with Paige. Are you okay?
Yeah, it's just on top of everything else with Amber. Yeah.
Getting back on the horse?
Sorry?
Well, finding somebody new is a great way to get over an ex. Or so I'm told.
Yeah, I kind of gave up halfway. I had to fill out this massive questionnaire and, had to fill out this part where it says describe your dream girl.
And everything you wrote just ended up describing Amber?
Yep.
Get out your phone.
Why?
Because you need to get off that site and you need to get onto this better dating app. It's more what you're looking for. It's simple, quick, less words, more pictures. See?
Ziva.
I guarantee you will get results. I have a date this afternoon.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, have fun. I'll text you when that first delivery arrives at Lassiter's. And make sure you use that nice shot of your pecs.
I shouldn't even be out of the house.
Oh, don't be so dramatic.
Look, now everyone knows I wrote the Book of Secrets, and no one will look at me the same again.
Well, as long as they're just looking and not touching. Ian Williams is mine, all mine.
It's one big joke to you, isn't it?
Oh, People got far more important things to worry about than you.
Yoo-hoo! Would you like some inspiration on your next novel?
I cannot wait to tell the girls at the hospital how talented and inventive you are, Dr. K.
Yeah. Hilarious. I'm a laughing stock.
Oh, maybe you should just embrace it. Or as the kids say, just own it, dude.
How can I not own it? I gave birth to it.
Yeah, you might want to work on your metaphors there. In the words of Constantine to Arabella, I will be back.
I will return.
What is?
So, how does this whole thing actually work? I mean, I get the turkey baster thing.
Oh, Gran.
Oh, you know what I mean.
Well, obviously the kid would live with Lucy.
What, in New York?
She told me she'd pay for my flights. Lucy said when it comes to raising the kid, I can have as much or as little involvement as I like. But right now, I'm just trying to wrap my head around the idea.
I think you should go for it.
What, just like that?
Yeah. I mean, Lucy's paying for everything, and you would get to be a dad.
Oh, I disagree. It's a terrible idea.
Gran.
Look, I'm not against it in principle. Lucy seems to be a lovely woman, but do you realise if you have a baby with her, you will be related to Paul?
What do you think, Chris?
I don't know, this might be my only chance to be a father. I'd rather be a part-time dad than no dad at all.
Well, mate, you got to think of the kid too. You know, I grew up without much of a dad. Wouldn't wish that upon anyone.
Babe, this is totally different. Chris wouldn't be walking out on his family like your dad did. He would just have a different kind of family.
Things could still get very ugly.
Okay, would you stop being the voice of doom?
You know me, I don't like to be negative. I just think that Chris should consider every eventuality.
Guys, look, I really appreciate your thoughts. Maybe I just got to work this out for myself.
Oh, Hayley, cut that out.
Aren't you cold, Mrs. Kennedy?
What? No, I'm fine, thank you.
Take my scarf.
Hayley, just go and pick up the rubbish, please.
Is there something wrong with it? Oh, right, you prefer the silk ones.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Just go and do as you're told.
Can you ask your husband a question about Arabella for us? Why does he tie the scarf on her wrist? It seems impractical.
How many?
Well, this is only the first delivery. You got to clear the lot by the time the second arrives.
Okay. So where am I taking these? What room?
Room 243. Kathy has organised for a spare swipe card.
All right.
There is a trolley just there.
Yeah, I knew that. So you didn't respond to my text message?
Oh, yeah. Thank you for that. And for the record, in dating app years, I am 26. It's a slight adjustment, but looks better on paper.
That must make me about 12.
That is about how old you sound on your Zebra profiles.
Who cares what I wrote? Uploaded a picture of my pecs.
Oh.
What? You're the one that told me to do it.
Yeah, one photo of your body to accompany some nice photos of your face. Now, look, if there's only one photo and it's of your chest, I'm sorry, alarm bells start ringing.
But I thought you said it was just a casual hookup site.
Well, it is, but girls want to know a little bit more about you than what your chest looks like. You're a sweet, lovely, smart guy, Josh. Just let the world say that.
All right. Thanks.
Paul?
Freckles?
Guessing Lucy told you? You're probably as shocked as I was when she asked me.
Probably more so.
In case you're wondering, I haven't made a decision yet.
Oh, I should hope not. It's a very big decision to make.
Yeah, I know. No, I wouldn't do anything without thinking through every single detail first. I mean, we're talking about creating a human life here. And I know people do that all the time without thinking, but I need to think. So if I do say yes, it will be a fully informed decision. I want you to know that I really do respect your sister.
Sounds like you're asking for a hand in marriage.
Well, in some ways it's bigger, Paul. I mean, if marriage doesn't work, you get divorced. But once you have a kid, you have it forever. And that's a huge responsibility. And I know Lucy can handle that, but I need to make sure that I can too. Anyway, I better keep moving. Got a lot of thinking to do.
You have been busy. I'm impressed.
This is nothing. You know how many laps of the pool I used to swim each session?
Should I pretend to care?
I'm just saying, I got a lot of excess energy these days.
Well, your new profile should help sort that out.
Ah, checked it out again, did you?
Yeah, well, I thought I should see if you took my advice. And as I suspected, smart, snappy, very appealing.
Yeah, well, I did get 6 replies in the first 10 minutes, but it's not...
Good.
Yeah. Hey, I was wondering, do you think Kathy would mind if I rested in her room on my break?
Yeah, no, I think she should be fine.
I might get bored. All alone in an empty hotel room. No company.
Huh. No offense, but you know, I go for guys that aren't still getting tucked into bed every night.
Well, you probably couldn't handle me anyway.
Yeah, you're probably right. I need to get going anyway. Need to get ready for my date.
Okay, good luck.
Oh, all packed then?
Just about.
Listen, I ran into Chris.
Was he okay?
Hasn't made a decision yet.
But did he seem okay? Did he seem stressed or freaked out?
No, I was actually impressed with how level-headed he was.
Ah, so he is more mature than Andrew.
No, Andrew didn't have a choice. He had me as a father. Or, as you pointed out, didn't have me as a father.
Hey, about what I said before...
No, it's all right. It's all right. You were right. I was an absent parent. And I think you're going to be a much better parent than I ever was. And in fact, if Chris decides to go ahead with this, I think he will be as well.
I know this won't be simple, okay? But it's something I have to do, or at the very least, try.
In which case, I will help you in whatever way I can.
Oh.
Come on, life's too short not to be fulfilled or happy.
Oh.
You know?
Thank you.
What is this? Come on, let's get you going.
It's never easy, of course. I think I probably understand the female psyche.
Hi.
The majority of men.
His new fan club.
Has the right prescription got fans?
Oh, don't be absurd, Susan. They've read his silly book.
Bold. Right, yes. Yes, being bold, encouraging your partner to show their vulnerable side. It's so important. Oh, it's my wife. My muse.
Oh, that would be me. We're so lucky to have such a sensual husband. Yes, every day's a blessing. Could you excuse us?
Sure. I'll be right back. What's up, love?
What happened to keeping a low profile?
My book saved that woman's marriage. And goodness knows how many others.
I was mocked by Year 12 girls today. The entire staff room is whispering about us. Then I found some graffiti in the girls' toilets. It was highly inappropriate.
Bit of harmless fun.
Carl, it's undermining my authority. You have to make it stop.
Well, I can't. The book's got a life of its own. It's a literary juggernaut.
I don't care. Pretend you didn't write it.
I can't do that.
Yes, Carl, you can. This is not fun anymore. It's affecting my career. You need to shut it down.
You're looking smoky.
Ah, you're sweet. Hey, let me know when the second delivery is finished.
Yes, boss.
Grant? I recognise you from your profile.
Serious vixen.
Oh, my friends call me Naomi, but either's fine. Shall I sit down?
Sure.
It's okay, I'm a little bit nervous too.
I'm not nervous.
Oh, you're not?
Can I be honest? I thought you'd be taller. I mean, you look taller in your picture.
In my profile picture of my head.
And your neck looked a little longer. And your nose seemed different, and your hair.
Well, I'm sorry that I'm a disappointment.
I just really liked your photo.
And now that you've actually met me?
I'm adjusting.
Okay, maybe we shouldn't even do this.
Cool. If you insist.
Oh, what a dish. What's the occasion? Hot date you haven't told me about?
No. Whiskey, please, neat.
It's a bit heavy for this time of day, don't you think?
Please, Mum, just treat me like a normal customer and give me what I want without the judgment. It's been a trying afternoon.
Having trouble with Kathy's shop?
Oh, let's just say I've had a few setbacks. Nothing I can't manage. I just need a little bit of time to regroup.
Well, that's the spirit. Any plans for tonight?
No.
Well, Chris and Kyle are going out, so I thought we might have a special mother-daughter night at home.
Oh, sounds thrilling.
Oh, don't be like that. We can pop on our tracky dacks, get some Chinese takeaway, and watch Pride and Prejudice. Who can say no to Mr. Darcy walking out of a pond all dripping wet? So much sexier than anything Kyle can write. And the emotions of our room. What's wrong with a little bit of fantasy?
Hey.
Hey. Thank you so much for meeting me.
As if I wouldn't.
I thought you might have done a runner after bumping into Paul.
Ah, he told you about that.
Yes, he was very impressed with the way that you handled yourself. I know he can be a bit scary.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. But he's just worried about you. He just wants to make sure that you're okay.
I know. And I know that he'll be supportive about whatever happens. I mean, whatever you decide.
Firstly, I just want to say that I'm seriously flattered. Now, it's not every day someone asks me to be the father of their child, and not just any someone. I mean, you are amazing.
Oh, this isn't going to end well, is it?
No, just hear me out. Okay, so it's been really good for me to think about this, to be forced to work out how I feel, to weigh up the pros and the cons, and there are definitely more pros than cons. But I can't say yes. And I'm not saying no either.
You need more time?
Exactly. You know, let's just keep talking and see what happens. And if in the meantime you meet someone else or you decide you want to go down a different path, that's fair enough.
Well, I definitely need an answer by the end of the year. Is that too much to ask?
No, not at all.
Whatever happens, do you know, I'm really glad that I met you. You've helped me through a really tough time.
And you've helped me too. All the wedding stuff. Oh, that reminds me. I got something for you.
Jeez!
I checked with US Customs. You can take that on the plane.
You think of everything.
Well, you've given me a lot to think about.
Oh, cheers.
Going up.
Good guess.
Looks like you're working up a bit of a sweat.
Yeah, definitely got my blood pumping.
Tomorrow on Neighbours.
My daughter is trapped inside there. Oh, God, I'm starting to feel claustrophobic myself.
I want to know what your deal is.
My deal.
Do you really want to welcome me into the family? Or are you just doing a loving grandmother act in front of Lauren?